Now this question from November 2021 is quite interesting question 4. It's all about the internet. Kay uses the internet to work from home. Kay does not have to waste time travelling to work. Describe one other positive impact the internet has on how Kay works. Now you need to be careful with a question like this. You're not being asked for positive impacts of working from home, because if you did that, you start to get this wrong very quickly and you miss out on the 2 marks. What you're looking at is positives of the internet on how she works. There's plenty of positive, but I put all about the collaboration. She can collaborate with others using the internet. This can help share her workload. B, when Kay logs onto a browser application at home, she sees the bookmarks that she saved when she was in the office. Describe how this is made possible. So because she uses the same account she had when she was in the office, she can share her settings and data. Anything to do with synchronizing data, etc. C, which one of these is the role of an ISP? Is it connects web pages to intermediate servers? B, gives users access to the internet? C, prevents security leaks of company information? Or D, sets up portal for immediate access? Correct answer is B. It gives users access to the internet and nothing else on this list. D, complete the description of a secure password. A secure password should use a minimum of 8 something and a mixture of something and something. This is 2 marks. So it's a minimum of 8 characters and a mixture of letters and numbers, or letters and symbols. You could have letters and symbols there instead, but anything like that, at least 8 characters though. E, Kay is searching for some information online. Describe 2 ways that Kay can make effective use of a search engine to select information. So we need 2 things here. This is 4 marks. This is going to be 2 marks each. So she can use keywords to return relevant terms and results. And she can also, which is what I'd recommend anyone to do, is compare results for accuracy. Compare at least 2 websites to check the validity of information. At least 2, preferably 3 if possible. F, Kay reduces the risk of electric shock by not having uncovered drinks near her laptop. Complete the table to show 2 other health and safety risks of using ICT and 1 method of prevention for each risk. So first one we've got is eye strain, but we need to have a description method of prevention for eye strain. And the simplest and most cost-effective way to reduce eye strain is to take regular breaks. Next one we've got is trip hazards, tripping over wires. She could use wireless technology, but probably more cost-effective is to simply run cables under carpet or to tie them down somehow, use cable ties to stop those trip hazards. You could also have fire and repetitive strain injury there. Repetitive strain injury, I'd go with take regular breaks there. G, which one of these is used to connect a local area network to a wide area network? Is it gateway, router, wireless access point, or modem? It is A gateway. H, this diagram shows data sent to a laptop. You've got internet, data, firewall, laptop. Describe how the firewall acts on the data that's been sent to the laptop. 2 marks. The firewall contains a list of black and white list IP addresses. The data is prevented if it's in the black list and allowed if it's in the white list. The next question, state 2 ways devices are identified on a network. It is, of course, their IP address and their MAC address. J, discuss use of wireless and wired connectivity for a home network. This is 8 marks, so you should really write a plan for this out before you start writing. Just some points here that you can make on this question. A wireless network is easier to install and does not require expertise, therefore saving money. The cost of cabling can be quite high, therefore wireless networks are more cost effective. Let's look at some negatives of wireless networks as well, and then we'll look at wired networks. So some negatives then. Walls and other signals can block the wireless signal. Security can be an issue. Wireless networks are not as secure as wired. So let's go and have a look at wired networks now and compare the advantages and disadvantages. It's kind of the opposite of the wireless. A connection is stronger in a wired network because it does not have to go through walls and doors. It's straight to the room. You've got the wired connection there. The connection is more secure. It cannot be intercepted. Let's look at some negatives then. Negatives really around the cost of the cabling and the health and safety issues with cabling. So negatives of the wired network are that there is a significant cost increase due to the cabling needed, and there is a health and safety issue with all the wires which could present a trip hazard. There's also other things you can write there in terms of portability, ease of installation, data speeds. You're going to get faster data speeds with a wired network than you will with a wireless network. You must write a conclusion to this to gain the full 8 marks. To get at least into Mark Band 2, you've got to have a conclusion. So in conclusion, either side of the fence really, I would prefer to have a wired network because of all the issues I explained. It's more secure, it's faster, better connection. Or I prefer to have a wireless because of the portability. It's less expensive and there are less trip hazards with the wires. So you must write a conclusion to that for 8 marks. And that completes question 4. Question 4 is a total of 28 marks, so a significant chunk of marks there, a significant chunk of the paper, this question. So you must, for question 8, for these 8 mark questions, you must be writing for and against, look at both sides of the argument, a balanced viewpoint, relate it back to the home network. It's a home network, it's not an office network. So thinking about trip hazards, things like that, and you must write a conclusion. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.